Hello, my name is Sophia Garber, and this is my video for the honors credit for the intellectual AV mix. Originally, I was going to do my project surrounding Henrietta Lacks. However, after careful consideration, I realized that in this social climate, one thing is becoming more and more apparent to me, and that is racism in America. I decided that this was too big of a topic to ignore to not do my project on. The first video that I will be deciding to show for this project will be This Is America by Childish Gambino. This video is a very powerful music video, and it shows the racism throughout America and how it is often very much covered up by the newest trend or the newest craze. Childish Gambino is followed around, and you see the violence in the background. However, the violence is often blurred or not the focal point, and the focal point is him dancing. This shows that there are awful things happening against the African American community, but it is often covered up or not focused or videotaped. He, however, brings this to light with brutally murdering a black man that is just playing guitar and having a nice time, and a black choir who are singing. This shows that in America, there is a lot of racism and that no one really videotapes it, and it is often shown away and ignored. So for my second video, I decided to do Kendrick Lamar, The Blacker the Berry. And I really appreciated this because he took the slangs that had been used against him and he wrote it into a very articulate song. He also describes how people call him racial slurs, and that he was like, yeah, they do, and I am that, and I'm proud to be that. And so it takes away the violence, the anger when he accepts it in a way. And so I like how he uses these insults towards him, and instead of being insulted and shied away, he uses it and writes a song. He uses this song and writes how successful he is, and I just like how his lyrics have such a deeper meaning than just the catchy beat. So for the reason why I chose James Baldwin was because we have learned about him since the beginning of the class, and I've come to really respect him, so I decided to choose him for my AV mix. And so the first video clip is talking about racism, and I really liked it because it went along with my ideology on systemic racism, on how from the beginning, when he was first being taught, he was being taught that he was a savage and that Africa wasn't even really a place. And I think that's insane and crazy how he is being almost brainwashed to believe that he is less than and worth lower than an average white person. In the second video clip, I chose it because he described something that was way over the media, talking about how crazy it was, and to him he was like, this isn't crazy, I suspect it. And he goes further into depth on why he sees things that the white people don't see. He almost says he's being tricked, and that they want black people to be happy because they're finally getting some sort of rights, and he's like, no, this isn't how it is. And he describes further of what life really is like, and why black people aren't always so cheery when they get a fifth of the rights that they should have. Lastly, the three pictures that I chose, I really liked it because they were from three different time eras, and it shows that although we have evolved in some sort of way to help prevent racism, although there still is a lot of racism, it shows that we are stepping in the right direction in some sorts. It goes from protests for not mixing races to protests for the Black Lives Matter movement. And I loved it because it's almost at the end of all of those talks about racism and those videos, it shows that there is hope and there is more knowledge. And honestly, that is what I've gotten from this class. So I thought it would tie in everything together from what I've learned through this class and how America is taking the right steps and it is being more vocalized. That is my video for why I chose what I chose for my AV mix for the honors credit. I just like to thank Dr. Carter for giving me the opportunity to do this and for an amazing semester in this class. I truly did learn a lot, and I am more knowledgeable, and in this day and age, I am very proud that I became more knowledgeable about this because it is seriously not okay, and I'm glad that I can further become an advocate against racism in America after being more educated on such a topic.